The intent of these videos is to educate the students around the various aspects of SDLC, Software Development Life Cycle, which will benefit them as they're preparing for non-exam assessment, NEA. Understanding these processes will not only help you in your NEA, but will build a strong foundation around the processes that are applied in the industry while creating real-world applications. The NEA for the OCR GCSE in computer science is designed to assess students' ability to apply their knowledge and skills to the design and development of a software solution. It may involve tasks such as designing and planning a software solution to a given problem or specification, implementing the solution using a programming language such as Python, testing the solution to ensure it is fit for purpose, documenting the development process, including any issues encountered and how they were resolved. We'll explore each of the above sections in upcoming slides. It is important to note that the specific requirements and curriculum for the NEA and the OCR GCSE in computer science may be subject to change. It is always a good idea to check the latest specification from OCR. Here is one approach around designing and planning a software solution to a given problem or specification. Step 1. Define the problem or specification. Before you can begin designing and planning a software solution, it is important to clearly define the problem or specification that you are trying to address. This might involve identifying the specific needs or requirements of the user or client, or identifying the requirements of the problem you are trying to solve. Step 2. Gather information and resources. Next, you will need to gather all of the necessary information and resources that will help you to design and plan your software solution. This might include researching existing solutions or technologies, gathering data or input from users or stakeholders, and identifying any constraints or limitations that may affect your solution. Step 3. Brainstorm and generate ideas. Now it's time to get creative. Use brainstorming techniques and collaboration with your team to generate a list of ideas for your software solution. Don't worry about evaluating the feasibility of your ideas at this stage, just focus on coming up with as many possibilities as you can. Step 4. Evaluate and prioritize ideas. Once you have a list of ideas, it's time to start evaluating and prioritizing them. Consider factors such as feasibility, cost, and impact on the user or client to help you determine which ideas are the most promising. Step 5. Develop a high-level design. Based on the ideas you have prioritized, begin to develop a high-level design for your software solution. This might involve creating diagrams or prototypes to illustrate the overall structure and functionality of your solution. Step 6. Define the requirements and constraints. Now that you have a high-level design, you can start to define the specific requirements and constraints that will shape your solution. This might include identifying the hardware and software resources you will need, defining the user interface and user experience, and outlining any performance or security considerations. Step 7. Create a detailed plan. With your high-level design and requirements defined, you are ready to create a detailed plan for the development of your software solution. This might involve creating a project timeline, assigning tasks to team members, and outlining any risks or challenges that you will need to address. Step 8. Review and refine your plan. Before you begin implementation, be sure to review and refine your plan as needed. This might involve seeking feedback from your team or stakeholders, or adjusting your plan to account for any changes or updates to the problem or specification. That's it for this video. Now, let's dive deeper into each step in upcoming videos.